Alrighty, we are back, and we just defeated NORG. Mostly just reminding myself of what we last did. So, God, I don't even remember what we're supposed to do now. I think we're gonna go back up and do something. Talk to Sid, maybe? We're supposed to go report into him, or some shit that Squall's really jazzed about. God, I feel really bad. I was looking at the quality on these videos, and because I can't record it... First of all, you can't really record it in high definition. That's just not... Oh. Renoa learned a thing. Or Angelo learned a thing. Anyway, because you can't really have it in HD, nothing really... There it is. Nothing really looks that great. It's all pixelized, and because it's blown up when you guys see it, like if you were to full screen it, everything looks really pixelated and kind of gross, but there's nothing I can really do about that per se. It's just kind of how things are, so I do apologize for that if it really bothers you. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't detract too much from the game, because it's a really good game. It's just, you know, it's dated. I mean, it's on the PS1. Games weren't at their highest quality, graphics-wise, on the PS1. Obviously. Or else we'd still be playing the PS1. Well, we probably wouldn't still be playing the PS1 because game developers would, or video game console developers, I suppose, would find a reason to make a new console just so we'd spend money on it, but that's beside the point. Let's go talk to Sid. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. He's not here. Well, where the hell are we supposed to go? I should actually keep an eye on the time. Okay. Okay, let's, I don't know, look somewhere else, I suppose. Oh, I bet he's in Dr. Katawaki's office because he was supposed to go see her. Yes, I remember context clues. I don't know, I know I've played this game before, but it's always kind of nice to be able to go, oh yeah, the game told me this, so I'll go do it. I don't always like being led by the hand, which I think is something a lot of game developers do now. It's actually kind of a problem. People have gotten so used to being led by the hand that they, in fact, get frustrated when they aren't in a game. So, well, he's not fucking here either. Well, oh well. Yes, we do. I'll read this. Do you need to see the headmaster? Yes, now. Well, the headmaster is kind of... I'm okay now, Doctor. Are you sure? Yes, I believe I'm done crying. Wow. Oh, this is so awkward. Just take it easy, okay? He's got a lot on his mind. Well, like... I feel like we've gotten really close with this guy that we hardly knew at the beginning of the game, but whatever. You all see me in such an embarrassing state. What shall we talk about? Let's make this fucking report first, because I swear to God, Squall brings it up at the most inappropriate of times. I want to make a report. No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. Okay, the real meaning of seed, I guess. Please tell me the real meaning of seed. Seed is Seed, the elite mercenary force of Balam Garden. Do you know something about Seed? I never know anything. Oh. Seed will defeat the sorceress. The Garden will train Seed members. The many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun. Oh. Well, I guess that's reasonable. About Idea, didn't we hear that he was married to Idea Kramer? I can only assume it's the same one. Please tell me about Sorceress Idea. I heard she's your wife. You're quite right. She has been a sorceress since childhood. I married her knowing that. We were happy. We worked together, the two of us. We were very happy. One day, Idea began talking about building the garden and training Seed. I became obsessed with that plan. But I was very concerned with Seed's goal, that one day Seed might fight Idea. She laughed and told me that would never happen. However... I assume the however ... was insinuating, however, now we're here fighting Idea. About Master NORG. Tell me about Master NORG. He is from the Shumi tribe, a black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build the garden. He became interested in building the garden and we hit it off. Thanks to his funding, it was completed. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, so we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. NORG's idea was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden, and the garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals. The truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control. Alright, God, I wish all these people didn't have such low voices. About what to do next. What do we do now? We must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back the way they were. Really? That's it? Like, can we say something else to him now that we've finished asking him all this stuff? Apparently not. I guess we'll just run through this real soon. Okay, well, we're out then. I don't know what to do now. I guess we'll just run around and check on things in the garden. Let's go see, like, I don't know, let's go check out the cafeteria, see if Squall can get some hot dogs. Maybe the library girl with the pigtail will talk to us if we go over to the library. Is this the cafeteria or the quad? It's the quad. God, I'm gonna get through this whole LP and never remember which one is the quad, the infirmary, or the cafeteria. I'm so bad at this. Anyway, like I was saying, I think games nowadays lead by the hand too much. Yeah. So, I don't know. I miss kind of having to figure things out on my own. Cafeteria lady has something to say. My oh my, I'm just as busy as a bee. Yeah, that sounds like a cafeteria lady voice. No more hot dogs today. Aw man, life sucks for Zell. I'm not even going over there, I don't care. It's just gonna be those same people. Anyway. Which is not to say that I think games that tell you what to do are bad, because they aren't. But I think it's kind of a sad state of affairs that when a game expects you to think for yourself, people get frustrated and think it's hard. Like, there was some article that came out that there was a game that was just being released, or soon being released, and, it was very much based on figuring your own things out, and people complained that it was unbelievably hard. Whereas, you know, people who were used to playing older games where they don't explain everything to you didn't think it was bad at all. So they were going to try and go for a middle ground where it does give you some, or it tells you how to beat it, but the way that it tells you to beat it is the least rewarding way, and there are other ways to do it, which I thought was a good way of handling it. That way people who would rather have a less, I don't want to say challenging, I don't know, a less maybe stressful game experience could play the route that's sort of given to you, and people who would rather challenge themselves more, I guess, could do the less beaten path. Okay. If there's a book you're looking for, please let one of the library committee know. We'll be happy to help you. Oh man, a cutscene, sort of. I've been waiting forever for Goodbye Pururun. Has anybody returned it yet? Oh, so... I'll put a search on that. Please, hold on a second. Oh, library girl with the pigtail. Is Alone still over here? Because we never did figure out what her deal was. Nope, she's gone. How elusive. Swear to God, we see that woman and then she's gone the next minute. Okay, well, nothing's happening in the library. I assume this draw point is still dead. Yup. Probably doesn't come up again. Ever. You just get that one draw point in the beginning of the game. Oh, mother of God. Okay. Well, I don't really know what we're supposed to do. Like, we could probably go save. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Or, oh look! Squall! Squall! Have you seen the headmaster around? He's at the infirmary. Sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Go to the second floor deck and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. It could be Galbadians, or worse, the sorceress might be aboard, coming to attack us. I have to tell the headmaster right away. I do think it's interesting, like, suddenly we're very important. Like, because we were on the mission to assassinate the sorceress, and because... oh, the save point's gone? Balls. Anyway, because we were on that mission, suddenly we're very important, so that's probably why the headmaster is willing to divulge information to us that, like, seems inappropriate for our, you know... I don't know. It seems weird for, like, a school official to say these things like, oh, yeah, we were married, things were great, and then now we have to kill her, and... like, those are very personal things for a staff member to tell a student, but I guess it's a different dynamic now that we're important. I don't know. I think that's interesting. Oh, we were supposed to go on the second floor, weren't we? I'm just awful at this. Anyway, it is done really subtly, though, and I kind of like it, because, like, at first you start out as a student, and you go on a mission, and things sort of escalate in a way that feels natural and sort of like you're just swept into things, which is good. I actually think it handles it better than some games. Like, one of the things that really bothered me about Skyrim, for instance, was the fact that the College of Winterhold quest escalated ridiculously quickly. Like, I guess in a sense I was kind of yearning for the FF8 feeling where you start as a student and you learn stuff and there's teachers and you go to a class and then soon it starts building into a bigger sort of quest. Whereas it actually just, you got there, went to a single lecture, and then suddenly everything blew up in your face, and that really bothered me. Like, it just wasn't, I didn't think it was very well handled, but I'm picky, so. A ship? A Galbadian ship? Pronunciation, what are you? Is Headmaster Sid here? No, he's not here. Are you from Galbadia? We are Seeds. This is Adea's ship. We are Sorceress Adea's Seed. What? Seed? We're coming aboard. We're unarmed. Oh. What the fuck? Oh man, they can just, like, do crazy flips. Please, we come in peace. Oh, well, I'll just put this away then. We must speak to Headmaster Sid. Where is he? I'm right here. Renoa must be so confused. Headmaster, we've come for a loan. It's too dangerous here now. Yes, I'm afraid so. Alone? That girl from Windhill? See? Squall fucking remembers her now. He's like, oh yeah, I saw her in Laguna's flashback thing. But he doesn't realize that it's the girl. He just thinks they're talking about... he just thinks they're talking about the little girl, and he doesn't make the connection. Huh. Squall, you know who she is? Please go find her. She's somewhere in the garden. Who are these guys? How are they connected? Squall? Yes, sir. Whoop! Let's go. Yeah, so he doesn't make that connection, but, Squall! Elone's that girl, huh? You know, the little girl Laguna was taking care of. Probably. So, she's in the garden? Where is she? Let's split up and find her. Hey, Squall, who's Alone? She's a person in the dream world. Oh, well, I guess she's leaving then. Maybe, maybe they didn't say her name and I just spoiled that woman was alone. In which case, I'm very, very sorry. But I could have sworn they said her name already. Oh well. I'm stupid. Surely you would have figured it out at this point, though, that this girl we've been seeing all over is the same one that they're looking for. Because it's either her or the girl with a pigtail. Like, those are the options. She's probably in the library. That would be my guess. That's where we last saw her. So it's either there or the training ground, and let's be honest, she wouldn't go into the training ground, like, without someone, probably. I wouldn't. She almost died last time. You know what? I'm gonna end this video here, and when we come back, I will go into the library and see if we can find a loan. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.